He, second coming, and the millennium. Can you disprove this prophecy? The world is on edge. Wars, disasters, chaos. People are searching for answers, wondering how it will all end. But what if the end was already written? What if a divine prophecy described the return of a king, a global event so powerful that every eye will see him? What if a 1,000-year judgment was already planned and the fate of the world was sealed? Revelation 19:20 reveals the final battle, the return of Jesus, the destruction of the wicked, and the millennium of judgment. Skeptics call it a myth, but history has already confirmed that every prophecy before this has come true. If that's the case, can you disprove what comes next? Revelation 19. The return of the King. John sees heaven open, and before him appears a rider on a white horse, clothed in a robe dipped in blood. His name is Faithful and True, Jesus Christ. His eyes are like flames of fire, and on his head are many crowns. He holds a sharp sword in his mouth, and behind him the armies of heaven ride in victory. The world is at war. The nations have gathered to fight against God himself. The beast, the false prophet, and the kings of the earth prepare for the battle of Armageddon. But when Christ returns, the battle is over before it begins. The fate of the wicked. At his voice, the heavens shake, the earth trembles, and the wicked are struck down. The beast and the false prophet are cast alive into the lake of fire. The armies of the world fall by the sword of his mouth. Jesus does not come in secret. Every eye will see him. Revelation 20. The millennium begins. After the destruction of the wicked, an angel descends from heaven, holding a great chain. He seizes Satan, binding him in the bottomless pit for 1,000 years. The earth is desolate, a prison of darkness and death. The righteous have been taken to heaven to reign with Christ. The wicked are dead. For 1,000 years, Satan has no one to deceive. The judgment in heaven. John sees thrones, and the saints sit upon them, judging the world. Every case is reviewed. Every decision of God is examined. Why did some choose Christ? Why did others reject him? At the end of the 1,000 years, the final judgment is pronounced. The second resurrection, the final deception. The millennium ends, and the wicked are resurrected. Satan, now free, gathers them for one last war. They march toward the holy city, attempting to take it by force. But before they reach its gates, fire falls from heaven, consuming them completely. Satan is cast into the lake of fire, along with death and hell. This is the second death, final and eternal. The great white throne. Judgment. John sees a great white throne, and before it stand all the lost throughout history. The books are opened, and every life is reviewed. Those whose names are not written in the book of life are cast into the lake of fire. Sin is forever destroyed. Then John sees something incredible, a new heaven and a new earth. The former things have passed away. A voice declares, "Behold, I make all things new." The war is over, the victory is complete. The challenge, can you disprove this? History confirms, Jesus' first coming was exactly as prophesied. The fall of world empires in Daniel's vision happened exactly as foretold. Every prophecy so far has come true with 100% accuracy. So what about this one? The world is moving toward a final conflict. Nations against God. Religious deception is rising. A beast power will demand worship. Global turmoil is increasing, as the Bible predicts before Christ returns. If every prophecy has been fulfilled so far, what makes you think this one won't be? The second coming is near. The 1,000-year judgment is real. The only question is, will you be on the side of Christ, or will you stand among those who reject him? The battle between good and evil is coming to an end. Jesus will return. The question is not if, but when. Are you ready? Like, share, and subscribe for more deep Bible prophecy truths. Leave a comment below. Do you believe the millennium is real? Let's discuss.